Coming up on KXLY4 News at 6 o'clock, we're getting ready for tomorrow's big Seahawks game. Keith Oso and Tom Giles are live with a preview of the NFC Championship game, and the Moscow community gathers to remember the victims of last weekend's shooting.
Live from the KXLY News Center in downtown Spokane, this is KXLY4 News at 6, working for you.
Championship weekend is upon us here in the Pacific Northwest. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. I'm Casey Lund. Aaron Luna has the night off. The Seahawks just one win away from back-to-back trips to the Super Bowl, and fueled by the amazing 12th-man fans who will pack CenturyLink Field Sunday afternoon. 700 ESPN's Keith Oso and Tom Giles join us live from CenturyLink Field. Guys, ready for the big game tomorrow and staying dry and warm, more importantly?
Dry and warm would be the challenge right now. But yeah, we have 18 hours until the Seahawks and Packers kick things off. Right behind us is CenturyLink Field. The Hawks looking to get back to the Oso, Tom Giles, 700 ESPN.
Hey, thanks, guys. Well, we're covering the Seahawks all weekend long. Of course, you can stick with KXLY4 and 700 ESPN as our sports guys, Tom and Keith, take you behind the scenes of the NFC Championship game from now through Sunday night. We saw heavy fog and icy conditions overnight, and another storm is headed our way. Time now to check in with the beautiful Alyssa Donovan over in the Weather Center. She has your HD forecast.
Well, Casey, those guys are not out of the woods yet. I'll have more details in the full forecast. Casey?
Alyssa, thanks. Today marks 1 week since the Moscow shooting that killed David Trail, Belinda Nyber, and Terry Grabelski. Another man was injured. Michael Chin is still recovering. KXLY4's Katie Curry is working for you tonight. She was down in Moscow today as people came together to celebrate the life of a man that many admire.
This shooting has shaken this community to its core, but it hasn't broken them, and that's exactly what I saw here today at the memorial. Reporting in Moscow, Katie Curry, KXLY4 News.
Katie, thanks. Another court appearance, but still very few answers from a man charged with killing those 3 people last weekend and wounding another. John Lee is suspected of killing his mother, his landlord, and the manager of that Moscow Arby's during a calculated shooting spree. Last Saturday, his 4th victim survived. Lee was in court yesterday for 2 cases, the felony charge of eluding police in Washington state and the preliminary determination of extraditing him back to Idaho to face 3 first-degree murder charges, as well as another count of first-degree attempted murder. He pleaded not guilty to the eluding charge and will be back in court on March 16th, but that could change depending on what happens with that extradition. If he's sent to Idaho for those murder charges, the eluding trial will have to wait. Watch for any new developments in this case as it moves forward here on TV, along with KXLY.com, Facebook, and Twitter. Just search KXLY4 News. An unusual day in court as the family of a murder victim came to the hearing along with the family of a man accused of killing her. This woman, 34-year-old Shauna Wyatt, was found dead inside the Downtowner Motel on Thursday. The defendant, Michael Baseman, made his first court appearance in Superior Court yesterday. Court documents show the two were staying at the motel late Wednesday night when they got into a fight, and Baseman strangled Wyatt. He was picked up by Spokane police at a gas station in North Spokane the next morning. Family members say they feel terrible for the Wyatts and offer their support.
There's no justification for what my brother did. My condolences go out to her family.
Baseman is now being held on a $250,000 bond. Well, it's a story our viewers have been asking us to share. A Post Falls woman going to great lengths to find her missing dog. KXLY4's Grace Ditzler working for you this evening. And Grace, this woman's been searching for the dog for almost 2 months. Any closer to finding it?
Reporting in studio, Grace Ditzler, KXLY4 News.
If you have a story idea or news tip, please contact KXLY. You can do that by calling the newsroom at 324-4004 or join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter. Just search KXLY4 News. Well, coming up on KXLY4 News at 6 o'clock, a police officer from Delaware is taking the internet by storm. The viral video featuring a top 40 hit coming up.
Well, we have more snow and rain on the way. I'll have details in the full forecast coming up next. Our weekend whiskers, this guy is Dakota, another Seahawks fan, another broken leg.
Oh, I know. What's going on?
I don't know, but it's a great chance for them to put a very festive Seahawks
12th dog.
12th dog cast on them, and I think we had one more weekend whiskers possibly.
Do we? There
yes.
it is.
This, oh, is this so cute.
Oh, what is that? What kind of dog do you suppose that is?
I don't know. Its name is Jetta.
Oh.
12th-man Seahawks fan. And if you guys want to see your pets, you can dress them up as Seahawks fans or whatever. but more likely we'll post them if they're dressed up.
But
You can
we're
send
getting
them.
flooded with those.
We
though.
are getting a ton. Alyssa D at KXLY.com. Keep sending them, though, because I love to just look at them, and I'll share them on Facebook anyway.
And we'll share it here from 700 ESPN Sports. We have the big Seahawks game happening tomorrow, but that's not nearly all that's going on sports-wise.
Not at all. There's a top 5 team. You may have heard of them, the Gonzaga Bulldogs. They're looking to sweep their Southern California trip, taking on Loyola Marymount today. We'll have highlights coming up next in sports. Big Sky play as they visit Sacramento State.
Aaron Rodgers, calf injury, does not mean that the Seahawks are going to walk over the Packers without problem.
It doesn't. He's still the best quarterback in the NFL, so you're always a little worried when you have number 12 back there for Green Bay.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Alyssa Donovan will have a look at your 7-day forecast coming up after the break.
Continuing 47 for the high, and then we're getting back to normal as we head through the week. Foggy.
I'm not complaining about snow this weekend. I'm going skiing, not watching the Seahawks game, so I'm excited.
We're going to go skiing.
Take a look at this. A police dash cam video from Delaware going viral tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I'm almost out of that
That's
song. Not quite
perfect.
yet. That's right. The Dover police officer spends the entire 4 minutes in that video singing along to T Swift's hit Shake It Off. At last check, the video had nearly 1 million views since it was posted just yesterday.
Man, good for him. Look at him go.
Tay-Tay. Yeah, and if you watch that
He
full
knew all
thing,
the words.
if you watch that full thing, he like sees somebody drive by and he's like, and then he starts going again. It's great. Thanks, guys.
If you see breaking news in